John Cena's heel run. What a letdown, honestly. I'm a huge wrestling fan, and I've watched every single pay-per-view on the road to WrestleMania 41 and afterwards. And there was just no hype for it after Elimination Chamber. So, what happened at Elimination Chamber, you might say? You know, Cena sells his soul to The Rock. Okay, that's interesting, because Cody was going to do the same thing for Roman, and it was going to be a whole deal. Now The Rock's back in the picture, so is Travis Scott. Cena betrays Cody Rhodes. That's how it starts. Honestly, I wasn't a huge fan of that beginning. Having Cena kind of just be a middleman and make it seem like it's going to be The Rock who's going to be a big part of the storyline. But I let it pass because it could have been interesting. So then Cena starts doing these promos about how the fans let him down. And honestly, his first couple promos as a heel were just kind of buns. They weren't great at all. Like, I think they were just the same thing regurgitated. It's just him coming on every 2 weeks, just saying the same thing of how the fans betrayed him. And I mean, I get that, but it just wasn't delivered right. And then we got Cena's quote unquote pipe bomb promo. Honestly, what a fucking promo. At points, it was pretty corny because obviously, it's copying CM Punk's pipe bomb. But if you really listen to it and kind of understand what he's saying, yeah, the nuances of WWE, surprising. But what I mean is, it's just, there's a lot more to it. Because it really pointed out how Cena's right. Everyone was chanting, "We hate Cena," or "Cena sucks," all the way back in 2012 when he was Super Cena. And now he name-dropped Nick Nemeth and Matt Cardona, a.k.a. Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler. Two of his biggest matches were with them. So he name-drops them, which honestly, that really got me to pop. That was my big thing. So there's a lot more hype. I'm really hyped for this. And then it was the match with Randy. R-Truth steps in, and it was just kind of Then there was the match of R-Truth, which that was a whole different thing. It was funny, but it did not need to be some kind of main event. But the match with Randy was good. It's just, it felt like every John Cena and Randy Orton match, and that was the point. So it got the point across. It was entertaining the last time we were gonna see it. Just felt like it should have been on a bigger pay-per-view. So then let's speed things up a bit. Let's go to Money in the Bank. A tag team match with Logan Paul. So Cena does this promo about saying, Logan's kind of the new face of the place, kind of one of the best wrestlers in the business. And I get where he's coming from. I get the point of the promo, but I just didn't like it because immediately after he, stops doing the heel run because they couldn't get The Rock off his fucking leather couch, he basically takes it back. He's like, Fuck you, Logan Paul. You saw a hanging body in Japan. So now it's just kind of a question of how was the actual tag team match? Pretty good. The match was good. It's kind of an inverse of some of his previous matches with R-Truth and some of his promos. Most of the time, the matches were bad and some of the promos were good earlier in his heel run. But this time, the lead-up wasn't great, but I really enjoyed the match. Logan Paul is honestly probably the most entertaining wrestler. I wouldn't say he's the best in WWE right now. I still think that's Seth Rollins, but he was the most entertaining and really carried that match. Besides that, Money in the Bank was pretty good. So, we come off of Money in the Bank, and now this is where the gears are turning. Roman makes a big return. Then Cody, the hype for Cody starts to get real. But my whole thing with Cody Rhodes is he's really good in the ring. Really good in the ring, but his mic work, I feel like we just need more character from him. Because if you've seen some of his Impact Wrestling and AEW promos, he was fucking spitting hot bars like Waka Flocka. He was spitting straight heat. But now I kind of feel like he's more tamed. I don't know. I don't like it. I like kind of more wild promos. So the big match, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes, SummerSlam Night 2. What a match. I mean, there's still that thing of 30 finishers from each man to even get a 2 count, but that's a whole different issue. So Cody wins the title back, which, if Cena stayed as a heel after he lost to Cody Rhodes, I would have been pretty chill with that. But no, they kind of go back on the thing. Like, they go back on the whole idea of him selling his soul and being angry at the fans. Which, I mean, why would they do that? So people are asking, like, what the hell? What was the whole point of all that? Then they start piecing things together. They start clocking things. They realize it's probably because they couldn't get The Rock to show, like I was talking about before. And that really got me mad. Because I was really excited. Because, The Rock always gets a pop out of everyone. And now it's just, we're stuck at a position where John Cena sucks even worse now. I think that The Rock is a